Hello and welcome everybody. Okay, start again. Hello and welcome everybody to yet another presentation of Hard Hats TV. Today we have the Pueblo Azteca and the Skutt Skyhawks locked in for the 5th place matchup here on the final day's championship Sunday of the 49th annual Firecracker Classic. Thank you all for watching. I know plenty of you got some nice comments. Colton Calderon's dad, some of the Rocky Mountain people had a great time. Plenty of you from Pueblo watching back, and from Omaha having a good time with the broadcast. The road team here going to be Pueblo in this one, and I'm sorry that currently the Skyhawks side of the scoreboard is unreadable. Those are just the colors that they chose. That is the real colors that they have chosen in this game, as you can see right here. That is just the color of the jersey and the numbers. I'm going to switch it to black, but I needed you to see that. Both of these teams, I guess Azteca 2 and 3, Skutt 3 and 2. Both of them playing last night against the Hard Hats. Pueblo was up 7-0, lost 9-8 on a walk-off, and then Skutt winning 10-5. Arbor Bank, their sponsor. All right. So before we get started, I am indeed going to just give them black because that makes it more visible. All right. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Thanks for the nice comment there, Matthew. Anyways, so leading off this game for Pueblo, smacks up the middle. The ball going to be knocked down by the shortstop, and he will not be able to make a play. Infield single will begin the game off here for the Azteca in the top of the first. Just now filling out the lineups. That is Javi and Baca. They got the leadoff single. Brings up Hankins. Baca, a stolen base threat. Parker Hankins back in the lineup. Ball one taken. On deck, Roy Higginbotham. Another ball thrown from the starter, Bubba Day. That smacked through. No, knocked down. Shortstop has it. The throw on the run. Got him for the first out. Great throw there from Arbor Bank shortstop Lucas Heller. I don't know what they're talking about. No, they say he came off the bag. So actually, never mind. That'll be an error on Heller on what I thought was a really good throw, at least. And here's Roy Higginbotham. Shout out to Andrew Lind, video journalist for KOTA TV. They are, a local news station. He's covering the tournament. And a fellow ASU Cronkite University former student. He's a graduate. I am an undergraduate at the moment at Arizona State. 1-0 count. Man on second. Higginbotham fouls away a ball. Strike one. Strike two, delivered in the zone. Higginbotham now down in the count, 1-2. Bubba Day looking for his first. Okay. Just outside. Hansen tries to yank it back in. Or sorry, Stalinsky behind the dish today. Count now full. Higginbotham. 4 hits. 3 of them are doubles. He'll foul it away and stay alive. Fouled away again, and the at-bat continues. I appreciate this as I copy down things. That's fouled away, and the count now moving. We've had 10 pitches in this at-bat already. And that one is hit fair into deep left field, and it is off of the wall. 1 run will score. Rounding third, coming home is going to be Hankins, and a 2-run double. I was telling you, he's a double machine. And the Azteca take an early lead on a double from Roy Higginbotham. That error coming to cost them a run. Still, or I guess nobody out because of that error. I had that wrong. So nobody out in the inning. Up comes Colton Calderon. He has been one of the best players in this tournament. It's either him or Sam Matosic of Missoula. 3 doubles, 2 home runs. That's the same amount as the rest of the field combined. We'll see what he could do in this at-bat. Strike, take it down the middle. Calderon, a lock for the all-tournament team. Also played a very good defensive third base. Foul ball. One-two count now here to Calderon. Swung on, and it'll be a single into left field. It splits the gap. Higginbotham caught between third. The tag got him. And he overran the base. That'll be the first out. But a single from Colton Calderon. He'll be caught 9-3 5 for the first out. Here is Gabe Wren. He's catching today. Had a very good game against the Hard Hats yesterday. Strike 1 at the very top of the zone for Wren. Calderon, not much of a stolen base threat, but he can move around the bases quite well. Grounded towards second. It's handled. The flip. Heller touches the bag. Throw to first in time. And that'll end the inning. A double play. But Roy Higginbotham's double enough to win, or enough to get 2 runs for the Azteca. They take an early lead as we head into the bottom of the first. I'll announce lineups kind of soon. 4-6-3 double play on Calderon and Wren. 3 hits lead to 2 runs. One of them is earned. There is an error on Heller, the shortstop, and one man left on, or sorry, nobody left on base actually. 2-0 the score. Still copying down the lineup here. As I said, I was kind of conversing during the break there. Not quite on my game, but having fun, so that's what it's about. Game 27 of 29 in the Hard Hats TV is bringing to you. All right. So let me give you the lineups here. Leading for the Azteca, who just went, leading off for them, second baseman Javier Baca. Playing short, batting second is Parker Hankins. First baseman Roy Higginbotham is third. Cleanup third baseman Colton Calderon. The catcher is Gabe Wren at the 5-hole. Right fielder Donovan Robinson is sixth. Designated hitter this game, Aaron Enriquez, will take up the 7. Left fielder Ethan Ayala is at the 8, and center fielder Zachary Sanders 9th, with Logan King on the mound. So to repeat for the Azteca, their first 3, second baseman Javier Baca, shortstop Parker Hankins, and first baseman Roy Higginbotham. The middle 3, third baseman Colton Calderon, catcher Gabe Wren, and right fielder Donovan Robinson. In the bottom 3, designated hitter Aaron Enriquez, left fielder Ethan Ayala, and center fielder Zach Sanders, with Logan King on the mound. Now for the Skutt Skyhawks, leading off for them, second baseman Nate Christensen. Shortstop Lucas Heller is second. Center fielder Joe Collega is the 3-hole. The cleanup is designated hitter today, Luke Van Dyke. Right fielder Dylan Van Dyke is following him up at the 5. The catcher Jack Stalinsky is 6th. Strike 1 there from King. Then we've got Brendan Ruth at the 7-hole playing left. First baseman Aiden Underwood at the 8, and third baseman is Ryan Lynn batting 9th, with Bubba Day on the mound. Back-to-back strikes here to start out for Logan King. He's a potent pitcher on the mound. Looking at his high school stats, you can see that. I will share those with you when I get the convenience. So to repeat for Skutt, their first 3, second baseman Nate Christensen, shortstop Lucas Heller, center fielder Joe Collega, the middle 3, designated hitter Luke Van Dyke, right fielder Dylan Van Dyke, and catcher Jack Stalinsky. In the bottom 3, left fielder Brennan Ruth, first baseman Aiden Underwood, and third baseman Ryan Lynn, with Bubba Day on the mound. I did it all before that next pitch came. Let's go. Ball 2 inside. Christensen using the soldier bat that Luke Van Dyke has. The pink bat, blue, with this very odd color combination for the Skyhawks. Ball in the dirt. And so a couple of wild pitches so far for King. Nobody's on, so it doesn't matter, but a little concerning for the Azteca. And that's going to be a ball 4. A walk. Christensen reaches. Oh, thank you. So a walk will bring up Lucas Heller. Christensen, a potent runner. Ball in the dirt, and he'll take off. The throw, not going to get him. And advancing on the wild pitch is Nate Christensen. Logan King throwing quite a few wild pitches so far in this one. Some slight cloud cover at the moment. Nothing looking too dark. Pretty much little spotty, wispy clouds at the moment. Count is 1-0. Ball in the dirt, and it'll get by. So Christensen moves on another wild pitch. Logan King continuing to be wild. A lot of spiked balls hitting in the dirt at the moment. 2 balls, no strikes to Lucas Heller. King, a traditional starter. as well as the team's catcher, but not a out of position player at all. Low, ball 3. I don't know if it's specifically like a curveball or something that he's spiking, but it's happening. A lot of skippers coming home. 3-0 count. And he'll take ball 4. Lucas Heller will jaunt on over to first. Men on first and second now. Back-to-back walks from Lucas King. Or Logan King, sorry. I got it mixed up with Lucas Heller. Here's Joe Collega, the team leader in hits. And King going to have a talk here with the catcher, Wren. He's just a little wild out the gate. In a horse race, that's not the one you want to back, though. Skutt having an exciting game last night. A lot of you tuned into here on Hard Hats TV. They upset the host team, Post 22 Hard Hats, to knock the Hard Hats out of contention for the championship and give surprising Missoula, Montana a spot in the championship. Ball taken outside and in. I guess outside and high is what I mean. Inside and high. Just got to find the zone. And it's his 6 consecutive balls. Foul tip. He gives a strike, and it's fouled by Joe Collega. Trust that you guys would be telling me I'm wrong if I was wrong. So I think I'm actually doing well on the names right now. 2-1. Ball in the dirt. Runner takes off. And the count now 3-1. Ball goes through the legs. It was ball 4. It hit off the shoe of the umpire. A stroke of luck for the Azteca. That would have scored a run had his feet been organized a little bit differently. But 3 consecutive walks from the starter, Logan King. Not a good thing here for the Azteca. Skyhawks now load the bases on purely walks. And here is the cleanup man, Luke Van Dyke. Bases all messy for him. Strike 1. I got the pitch cam up and running today. So managing that as well as the scoreboard and then looking at the chat. 0-1. Grounded high and over the head of Calderon into shallow left. 1 run will score. They're waving home another. The throw is a good one and they get him! Ayala. A throw from left gets the runner at home, but the Skyhawks do plate 1 on a single from Luke Van Dyke. RBI single. Collega now to third on a fielder's choice to throw home. A good choice at that. Nate Christensen scores. Ball taken inside. There's the first out of the inning. That out at home. 2-0 for Dylan Van Dyke. He's had a big tournament. A lot of hits for him. It's grounded softly up the line and fair. King gets it, but he's stumbling and cannot make the play. He tripped a little. And instead of a ground out, that'll be an infield single for Dylan Van Dyke. His brother on second, Collega on third. The bases again loaded. Skyhawks coming on strong. First year that I'm aware of that they are in this tournament. Swing and a miss, strike one. Big whiff on a high fastball. A 1 count. Smacked into the dugout. Is everybody okay? I think so. Well, that was hit into the dugout of Azteca. Everybody had to get down in a hurry. Count is 0-2. High ball taken. Up and inside by Stilinski. Stilinski hitting a very good clip at the moment. I don't have the stat at the present second. 1-2, that is an inside-out swing, flared and caught by the first baseman, Roy Higginbotham, in foul territory. Two outs now. It brings up Brennan Ruth. Ruth having a mixed tournament. I'd say just kind of a pedestrian one. Check swing, he went. Strike one. Ruth 1 for 8 in the tourney. Swing and a miss. Strike two. The fastball just rifled right by him. No balls, 2 strikes. King, another fastball, swing and a miss, strike 3. He sits him down and strands the bases loaded. King gets out of trouble with the lead, believe it or not, after allowing the first 5 to reach base. First K of the day for King. That's a big moment here in this game. This looks like it's going to be a slugfest till the end. 2 hits, no run, or 2 hits, score 1 run. It is earned. There are no errors, and 3 men left on. 2-1 the score. Gonna copy down some quick stats here. Austin Hansen, notably not in the lineup right now for Skutt. Man, I would consider to be the all-tournament catcher for my all-tournament team, which isn't like official, but I'm gonna do it, and I will announce it on air at the end of the game, at the end of the 3rd place game. Having watched all the games. Donovan Robinson leads off this inning. Top of the second. Bubba Day delivers a ball first. Second offering, also a ball. Foul tip into the glove of the catcher for the second. For the first strike, sorry. Taking ball again. Robinson happy to take a walk with the leadoff as the leadoff man. He will. A walk issued. Robinson jaunts over to first. That's as good as a single in that situation. Robinson, a dangerous runner. We'll see if he tests the catcher, Stilinski. First pitch ball. Another ball from Day. Aaron Enriquez up to bat. Robinson takes off. He will be safe. No tag needed. Stolen base. And it was a ball anyways, so 3-0 to Enriquez. That one a strike. Three-one count. Day's delivery. High, ball 4. And Enriquez will reach base. We're going to have a mound visit. Gives me more time to keep copying down stats that I've been rigorously collecting here. Joseph Mendoza notably absent from the Azteca lineup tonight, or this morning, this afternoon. Yeah, I guess it'd be this afternoon. It is 12:16 local time. I could hear Taylor Swift playing in the distance. The end times are nigh. Ethan Ayala up to bat now. Takes a ball inside. 2 on, both of them fast. Wouldn't be totally shocked if you get a double steal here. They are not covering the first base bag. They're playing for a bunt with the defense right now for Skutt. Check swing, he went, strike 1. Oh, Terry says no, actually. So, he didn't go this time, I guess. I thought so, anyways. My view is down the third baseline, so should be even better, honestly. 2-0 count. Day's pitch, strike right down the middle. Ayala shows bunt this time and puts it down the line. It's going to be picked up, covered by the pitcher, and I don't know about that. Well, they call him safe. A bunt single for Ethan Ayala. He sells out and jumps at the bag. I think that he was slightly late, but anyways, we're doing fine. Bases loaded, nobody out. Azteca setting up nicely. You get to the back half of the tournament, you get to day 4 or 5 pitchers, and you start getting slugfests like this one's shaping up to be. Strike called on Zach Sanders. Sanders getting, I believe, just his second start in the field. He's been a pinch runner, a very talented one. Ball fouled away, 2 strikes. He had 3 runs as a pinch runner yesterday, which was honestly pretty insane. He pinch ran for 2 different people. 1-2. Ball taken outside, and it gets away from the catcher. Charging home right now is Robinson. He will score. And the Azteca will put another one up on the board. I saw the horsey earlier. That isn't like a euphemism or anything. The little stick horse they have for home runs. That's smacked up the middle, and it'll get through into right. It's going to be picked up by Van Dyke, thrown in. 1 run scores, another one does too. And a 2-run single makes it 5-1 Azteca here in the top of the second. Still nobody out for Bubba Day and his crew. Big off attempt, not in time. Here's Javi and Baca. Defense being called out. Another pickoff attempt. Doesn't get him. Fastball popped up and out of play. It hit off the light pole. That's pretty neat. I like it. Could be. I'm not too familiar with the umps, honestly. If you think it looks like him, then sure. Swung on and singled into right. Zachary Sanders will hold up there at second. Another single, the 3rd in succession here for the Azteca. And it brings up Parker Hankins. His first time up, he reached on an error on what should have been a ground ball out. In this case, it would be a double play, what he did there. Zachary Sanders fast, but has not stolen much. Swung on and driven hard into right. It'll get down. Van Dyke handles it on a hop, throws to the cutoff man, and they will keep everybody on the bases. But bases again loaded. 4 consecutive singles off the starter Day. The Azteca continuing to build a lead. Here's Roy Higginbotham. Somebody here, Roy included, could knock it out of the park for a grand slam. Man, that would be something. I haven't broadcast a grand slam in over a year. Been a long time. Couple Missoula people coming in now. Missoula surprise appearance in the championship game after starting 1-2. Day curveball finds the zone, strike 1. One. Swung on and hit hard into center. He's going back on it. He cannot get there. That ball headed to the track. 1 run scores. Another run scores. He's going to hold up there, and the man coming home. It is a 3-run bases clearing double for Roy Higginbotham. Bring his Day RBI total up to 5 runs in just 2 innings. He's all state, mostly for his pitching, but clearly his hitting doing well too. So that is 5 consecutive hits off of the starter Bubba Day, and he will be relieved of his duties. But not before 7-run score, or sorry, 6-run score in the top of the second. So now coming in here for Skutt, we've got Nate Smith. He pitched a little earlier in the tourney as a starter. Did a good job, I remember, in a tight game. I can't remember if they won it or lost it, but it was one of the tight ones. While this is going on, let me give you a look at the schedule for the day. We already played Premier West Expos. Premier West winning 5 4-3 over the Expos. Then South Kingstown and Rocky Mountain playing. Rocky Mountain got their revenge, won 10-2 over a very armless Kingstown team who only brought 13 players. And then the Azteca versus Skutt right now. After this game, we have our championship between the DC Electric Bellevue West Thunderbirds and the Missoula Mavericks. That's a big deal over at 2 p.m.-ish or 30 minutes after the conclusion of this game. And then finally, for game number 29 of the tournament, we're going to have the Hard Hats play Pinnacle Bank, and you'll have my all-tournament team announced towards the end of the game there on that one. Nothing official, but I mean, it's my word, so it's worth its weight in gold. I was telling you that Roy Higginbotham had 3 out of his 4 hits happen as doubles in the past. He has 5 doubles now in the tournament. And many of those could have gone 3 if he was a little quicker. Here's Colton Calderon. He has just as many extra base hits in this tournament as Higginbotham. Higginbotham running around back there, ball in the dirt, he will stay, but he's starting to get a little adventurous with his lead. Still nobody out, but we have the reliever Nate Smith in. Calderon awaits. He hits one high and deep into left. That ball carrying towards the wall, and it'll be caught. The play is made by the left fielder, Brennan Ruth, and Calderon is retired. A bullet dodged here for the Skyhawks. That ball was pretty deep. Here is Gabe Wren. He grounded out into a double play his last time up. No double play exists at this point. He could line out into a double play, technically. He could ground to third and they could tag the guy and then throw. But, I don't know. Probably not going to double play again. Ball in the dirt. Blocked. Fifth place game. That would be top half of the tournament, which is pretty great in a tournament as stacked as this. Azteca finished 4th last year. Skutt not appearing last year. I think this is maybe a first time they've been here. But a debut at 5th would be very impressive, especially with a win over the Hard Hats, who are 44-12 at this moment. Called strike. Gabe Wren had a big game last night, but 2 for 8 overall. Ball hits him, and he will take his base. Coming back out for the second time in this inning is Donovan Robinson. Robinson just took a simple walk his first time up, but now he's facing Smith for the first time in his second at-bat of the inning. I think it's the Missoula bus that's making the music. Swung on and hit hard into left field, going back on it, turning around and falling to the ground with the catch. The left fielder, Brennan Ruth. Great play out there for Ruth. He got turned around, had to fall down while making the grab, but he kept concentration and did not allow that ball to sneak by him. It brings up Enriquez. He walked his last time up. Enriquez 6 for 9, one of the best tournaments, one of the best averages in the tournament, if not the best. Ball is taken, and it looks like Higginbotham going to take third base. Catcher delivering his signs to Smith. See if Wren takes off. He does not. He has not stolen a base yet in the tournament. Hit hard into right field, and it'll be caught. So Kallega finishes the inning, but 6 runs surrendered by the starter Day. And that'll be it. So 5 hits lead to 6 runs. All 6 of them are earned to the starter Day, bringing his earned run total up to 7. There are no errors. And 2 men left on. It is 8-2, or 8-1. But Skutt clearly getting through to the starter Logan King in the first. They loaded the bases with 1 out. I would expect some sort of retaliation also. Sorry, I must have gotten Skutt mixed up. I had him on 2 runs, but they didn't have to. I must have accidentally clicked it when I was trying to add the Azteca stuff. All right, finishing up here. All right, back to action. Bottom of the second here. First pitch taken inside. Up to bat right now for Skutt. By the way, handout of 3 walks and 2 singles in the first inning for Skutt off of Logan King. Okay, 2 balls. King, very wild. Aiden Underwood up to bat. He was substituted out halfway through the game against the Hard Hats. Probably was a good choice. He had 2 errors in the first 3 innings. Or 4 innings. Wow. Playing left. Or playing first. I see some people sitting on the little balcony in left field watching. Ball taken. If you could barely see them, no, they're not in your view. There's a little balcony in left field. Oh, you can see them under the little Coca-Cola sign in left field. You can barely see them. But that's the Bellevue West squad watching. They played both of these teams. Won both times. They went 4-1. The lone loss coming at the hands of the Rocky Mountain Lobos. And we're going to have a mound visit. This could be probably just a visit. I mean, the team is up by 7. King was their starter for a reason. And he's going to be back. All right. Take it high and outside. Ball 2. Here's Ryan Lynn. I remember him being good, but I don't have exact stats on him at the moment. Another ball taken outside, so it's 3-0. King can't seem to find the zone. Let's see what he can do on the show me pitch. Ball in the dirt. And now 2 men on. So King doing the same thing he was doing in the first inning. He walked the bases full in that one with nobody out. Skyhawks only put up 1 run. And is this going to be it or something? That's going to be it for King. Just too wild. Didn't have it right now. So he goes 1 inning of 1-run ball. He walks 5. He allows 2 hits. Only 1 earned run though. So now coming in, this looks like Barger to me. Yep, JJ Barger. We go from 9 to 10. Barger, who pitched twice in the first 2 days, now coming out for the 5th day in relief. Give you a little view of that. I got so many papers and sheets going on right now. Not even funny. Don't you laugh. Said it wasn't funny. All right. I have to go a ways back to find Ryan Lynn. He only played in 1 other game. 1 for 3, run, stolen base. All right. Barger. The bunt put down, and it is going to be a throw off the bag. And that'll be just a simple bunt single, I think. Not an error. It is. It would have been a tough play to make. And like I was saying, the Skyhawks are... This is just going to be a high-scoring game. They're playing well. Here's Lucas Heller. Bases loaded, nobody out. High and inside from Barger. Really scariest kind of pitch. Taken just a little bit high, almost a strike. Count runs 2-0. Another ball in the dirt. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing that. Now 3-0. Skyhawks need every run. They had the bases loaded, nobody out last time, and only scored 1. Another ball, and the gears will turn again. And the Skyhawks score their 2nd run on a walk. RBI walk from Lucas Heller, his 6th of the tourney. That's pretty high. 8 Underwood scores. Lynn moves to 3rd. 1-0 count. Another ball in the dirt, and Barger hit with the same wild pitch thing that's going on with Logan King. Collega took a walk in the first on a 3-1 count. If he does so again, it would keep moving. Comeback is hit back up the middle. Shortstop throws, and they did get the man at second. But the ball was bobbled by the second baseman, Baca. 1 run scores. Assuming that he was out, Lucas Heller slid before the bag. The ball then fell out of the glove of the second baseman, but he couldn't scooch over to the bag in time. So the first out recorded 6-4. And Collega reaches on a fielder's choice officially because they still made an out. And it's an RBI. E4, I'm going to call it. So 2-0 to Luke Van Dyke. He had an RBI single in the first. Taken low, and the count, more balls. I think that the game plan here for Skutt just going to be give me everything for free, and I won't cause any problems. AKA they won't be swinging for the fences as long as they keep getting consistent walks. Van Dyke swing and a miss. Strike 2. Barger looking for a K. Van Dyke has not given out any of those in this tourney. He does have 4 walks though. High and inside. That'll be ball 4 and another walk. Brings up Dylan Van Dyke. This has a chance to be a ridiculously high scoring game. We are in the second inning, guys. There are 11 runs scored and certainly more to come. Dylan Van Dyke now up. He had an RBI single his last time, brought in 1, and Collega now on second. Heller was caught at home the last time that Dylan hit. High ball taken. The count 2-1. Swung on and hit through into right field. Another single. Another run scores for the Skyhawks. And the tying run now coming to the plate. Here is Stalinsky. He flew out on a flare into foul territory his last time up. Nate Christensen scores his second run. One out count. Grounded over to third. He's going to touch the bag. Calderon, the throw across the diamond. Gets away from the first baseman. And 1 run scores. Another one. They're still telling him to run. The throw at home. Got him. But it pops out. It pops out and he's safe. The catcher cannot hold on to the ball throughout the tag. It wasn't like there was a collision or anything. But the ball falls out. An error cost the Skyhawks a little. That's a good one. Usually Van Dyke, usually Roy Higginbotham makes that scoop. You could say the ball's slightly low and call it on Calderon, but I don't really think so. That looked like a pretty good throw to me. It wasn't like it was wide or it was high. It was a bounce. That's going to be hit high into left field. Ayala underneath it. That'll end the inning. Skyhawks see your 6-run inning and raise you 5 more. And we go into the top of the 6th. Azteca on top by 2 runs now. So on the fielder's choice, Luke Van Dyke was out. Collega scored. On the E3, Van Dyke made it to second on E3, made it to third on the E3, and even scored on the E3. Corey Higginbotham, his run costing 2. Zielinski made it to first, made it to second, and made it to third on that error. So let me recap the inning for you. 2 hits lead to 5 runs. 3 of them are earned to the 2 earned to the starter King. 1 earned to the reliever Barger. There is an error on Roy Higginbotham that cost them 2 runs, and 1 man is left on base. 8-6. A lot of walks happening. This is going to be a fun game. And a very high-scoring one there. Sorry I was a little bit late on that, on switching the camera on that play that got away. Well, we are now in the 3rd inning, and 14 runs have come across for the 2 teams combined. So, a little high-scoring, perhaps. Smith back out there. Oh, I guess that's a strike. At the letters. Strike 1, delivered to Ayala. He had a double his last time up. He hits it down the line, and it'll get through into left. Being scooped by the left fielder. Ayala going to hold it first. Leadoff single for Ethan Ayala. He's now 2 for 2. Up comes Zach Sanders. He had an RBI single in the last inning, too. Ayala, a stolen base threat. He has 2 stolen bases, so I'm going to keep it at the wide angle for now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ayala with his mid on. He seems to be a lefty. Or at least that's the one he reaches for the bag with. Just inside. That is a borderline call. It goes to the batter this time. Count now 1-1. Pickoff attempt, not going to get him. Hope you all are enjoying your Sunday and have enjoyed the rest of this. We've been doing this since Wednesday. This is day 5, the championship day. Again, just a little high. Smith barely missing in the shadow of the zone, 2 pitches in a row. He checks his armband. He has like a quarterback armband on. That's swung on and hit high into right. Van Dyke in pursuit. He will make the play. And the first out is recorded. Fly out from Sanders brings up the leadoff man, Javier Baca. There's the little bat boy. There we go. Ayala's still on base, so we're going to keep it wide. Baca 2 for 2 with a pair of singles in the first 2 innings. Now in the third inning, he's going to try to get another hit. Or a walk. That would work just fine too. Stilinski behind the dish. 0 for 1 on catching people stealing in this game. 1-0. Ooh. Well, he gets out of the way of a ball that would have hit him otherwise. Baca not trying to get hit there. It took like a lot of effort to get out of the way there. I don't think a yellow's taken off, really. I'm just going to go back to the pitch cam. Count 3-0. Called strike. That one actually hits the zone in the corner. I want to emphasize that this at-bat, there have been 2 pitches that could have been called strikes that were called balls. Swung on back up the middle. Handled by Heller. He flips to second. Christensen's relay in time, and a double play will keep the Azteca off the board in the top of the third. Nate Smith comes in, pitches a scoreless inning, the first of its kind in this game. And now the Skyhawks have the chance to take the lead in the bottom of the third. 6-4-3 double play. In that inning, 1 hit leads to no runs, no earned runs, no errors, nobody left on. It is 8-6. Aiden Underwood, Ryan Lynn, and Nate Christensen are the due-up. Barger back on the mound for the third inning. First pitch, taken ball by Underwood. Underwood 2 for 10 in the tourney. Does have a double. Also grounded into 2 double plays, but there is nobody on, so that's impossible. I think he could find a way. I don't know. I'm a Chargers fan. I'm used to the impossible happening in a bad way, and learning about new ways that you can do something. 3-0. Strike 1. He finds the zone this time. Popped up right onto me. And the count now full. Swung on and hit high and deep into left field. That ball's got some carry. It's heading to the track, and it is off of the wall. Underwood is now headed for second. He will hold up there. He almost certainly had a triple, but the third base coach wanted him to stay there. Wasn't worth the risk. Underwood with his second double on a high cloud into deep left center. Ryan Lynn back up. He walked on 4 pitches against King. He was the reason that King was pulled out. He was the last man to face him. Underwood, not much of a stolen base threat, I would assume. Rather bulky first baseman. That's going to be chopped over to short. Baca has it. The throw across the diamond. He got him. 1 out now. But a man moves over to third. Nate Christensen back up. He's 2 for 2 with an infield bunt single and a walk. Count 1-0. Low and inside. Two 0. Strike taken to the top of the zone. Called strike 2. Christensen 4 for 10, batting .400. Just gets a piece of that one. He fouls it back. Barger starting to challenge the batters in the strike zone. Curveball well outside, blocked well by Wren. Full count. Swung on and hit hard into right field. It'll be caught by Sanders. The man at third slips, going back to the bag. He rolls his ankle maybe on the turf. I think he's fine, but he did fall over. So he will not come home on a line drive to right that could have normally been a sac fly. Instead, we have 2 outs. Still a man on third. Here's Lucas. He has only taken walks. When he swung, it hasn't usually worked out. He's 6 walks, which is very high, but also is 1 for 9 so far in this tournament when he puts the ball in play. Or, when he puts the ball in play, he has not struck out. 1-1. Strike 2. Wherever you are, hope you're enjoying this. Swing and a foul tip. Strike 3. Down goes the batter. Barger gets the K. And after the second inning allowed 11 runs to come across, the third allows none. Isn't baseball a funny thing? As the first strikeout of the game for Barger. It's a foul tip K. One hit, which is that leadoff double by Underwood, turns into no runs, no earned runs. There are no errors, 1 man left on. And it's still 8-6. Nate Smith, whose defense and ground ball approach has paid off so far for the Skyhawks, is coming back in here in the 4th. I'm going to try something out here. Because we're in 1080p right now, I'm going to see if I can upscale. I'm trying it. Oh, that's way better. Oh, jeez. If it can get to me, though. Shoot. Swung on and hit into left field. And it'll be a single. Am I doing too much here? I think I'm doing too much here. Dang it. Alright, back to 180p we go. Or back to 720p. I was thinking, oh man, I could make it up to 720 on the... that I could make it happen on the camera settings. But that's not what we really want. We want it to be visible, so, and not artifacting or tearing. That was a leadoff single there. That time it was Parker Hankins. His second hit of the game. Here's Roy Higginbotham. He has a handful of RBIs in just the first 2 innings. Sorry, we're coming back. Pickoff attempt, will not get him. It should work itself out in a moment. Don't worry. There we go. All right. So now let me update the scoreboard. 2-0. Man on first. Higginbotham. A pair of doubles. 5 RBIs. He swings and hits one down the line again. It's headed into the corner. Coming to third base is Hankins. The throw in, and that's a third double of the ball game for Roy Higginbotham. They call him Higgy. He comes through with 3. 3 2-baggers. That's he doubles his double total up to 6, which is simply ridiculous. But he does not earn an RBI here, so he's still at 5 RBIs. Here is Colton Calderon. He has home run power. 2 home runs, 3 doubles. And in this game is 1 for 2 with a single and a flyout, which was a deep flyout, I will give you that. Smith gives it, fouled away. Hard down the line. His teammate getting visibly quite startled by that and trying to get out the way. Something tells me he might have had a close call with a Colton Calderon line drive at some point in practice. Does not want that again. This one softly grounded foul. Not making great contact with Smith at the moment. Let me see what this is. It's batting about a .428 average in the tournament with 3 doubles, 2 home runs, 4 runs, and 5 RBIs. 1-2. He hits one hard into left, and it is going to drop. That'll be a single. 1-run scores. Higginbotham showing the stop sign at third. And an RBI single makes it 9-6 Azteca. Smith forcing some good hits here, but they're all finding open territory. 3 straight hits in a row for the Azteca to start off the inning. This is the same style and approach that he had. These are all line drives, but good exit velocity for most of the Azteca. And here is Gabe Wren. Nobody out. Swung on and hit into left field, and it'll get down. Handled and throw in. Higginbotham scores again. I think he did roll his ankle earlier. Well, Higginbotham comes through. And Smith going to receive a visit here on the mound. There is no action in the bullpen at the moment, but plenty of people in the field that could pitch. Wren with the RBI single. You guys have a favorite bird? Skyhawk? Just, I mean, that's a made up fake bird. All hawks are in the sky at some point, unless they're like disabled. I like the name. It's the only time I've ever seen it other than this is UT Martin, University of Tennessee Martin in the Ohio Valley. They're the Skyhawks. There's a lot of different hawks. A lot of red hawks, thunder hawks I've seen, black hawks, but not like the helicopter. But that would be kind of cool, actually, to be the helicopters. That would be sort of neat. I mean, there's a team called the Jets in the NFL. This is a very real thing that could happen. Somebody name yourself the Helicopters. Curveball is swung on and hit into left field. It'll get through. Scooped up by Collega. And another single. Fifth hit of the inning. There's a little bat boy. Here is Aaron Enriquez. He's making a case for his own all-tournament selection. He is 6 for 10, 2 triples, 6 RBIs. He can extend that with this. Enriquez has been raking. And with the bases loaded, nobody out. Trying to keep it going against Smith. It's grounded softly over to first. The throw home is not going to be handled by the catcher. Calderon comes in to score. They make no out on what could have been 2. All he had to do was step on the bag with the ball, or step on the plate with the ball. He had a force out even. But couldn't happen. 10 runs now. Calderon scores on an E2. The ball failed to be grasped in a good way by Stalinsky. Reaching on fielder's choice is Aaron Enriquez. Strike 1. So, 1 out. Oh wait, that wasn't out. Grounded off the end of the bat. Over to second. They're going to have a play at first. They use it. And now it's 11-6. I didn't realize they called that an out. That other one. I had it listed here though. But up comes Zach Sanders. 6-3 ground out RBI for Ethan Ayala. First pitch a strike. That's hit hard into right field, and it'll be caught. So Van Dyke makes the grab. And the base is stranded full, but 11 runs now here for the Azteca. They pile on 3 more. It felt like a lot more could have come in. Smith able to collect himself. So Barger here. I am seeing the sky. Oh my goodness, you're kidding me. A lightning delay? Come on now. It's not even raining. We have like, this is the final day. Come on guys, just play. Alright. 5 hits, 4 runs in that inning. All 4 of them earned to the reliever, Smith. No errors apparently, and 2 men left on.
Hey, I really enjoyed listening to y'all. Good job. Keep up the good work.
Alright. I think lightning. I don't like the lightning delays. I've made my opinion very clear on that. My dad makes a good point, though, about the fact that liability-wise, you sort of have to do something. It isn't even raining. The clouds, not even really looking like thunderclouds, I will say. They're still floofy at the moment, and it's not even that dark. Well, you're stuck with me. If you guys haven't seen it, grrr, there's the lightning delay graphic. I know, so cute. Big angry storm cloud. There you go. Well, that's tough. Well, now I got time to...
Strike three, and that'll do it. There's a 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 strike three, and that'll that'll do it. There's a strike three, and 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 that'll do it. There's a
It is currently a beautiful, bright field. Ugh. Ugh. All right. I hope he said 38. We got Missoula's group right in front of us. Oh my god, one of the kids on just today with foul balls has like $7.
28 one day, 18 one day, 10 was the lowest he got. That's on us. No, it's doing easy. Because they don't play that.
Missoula right in front of us. It is a beautiful day. Bellevue just chilling out. There is literally blue sky right above us, and the field is pristinely lit. There has never been a raindrop falling, nor have I even seen or heard lightning. There might have been lightning inside of a cloud that was picked up by the app or whatever, but nothing has made ground fall. Maybe on the other side of the mountain, I could see that. Ugh. Boo. Yay.
That one didn't count. That one didn't count. That one didn't count. That sounded okay. Oh! Come on. Okay, do it again. That one didn't count. Go ahead and go back to listen. again. Go. That's how it's cool. Go again. Keep your dollar. You're good.
Delay start, I believe we have, what I heard was 8, which was, that's all I heard in the end. I'm not sure if it was 128 or 138, but it was not 118.
Dude, your Facebook fan pictures of his wife and rabbit.
Aw, a team picture.
It's really tremendous.
Everybody
It's on
pose.
Facebook, so check the comment. Got it. Okay. Remember, your mom got all these pictures, so smile and be nice. Ethan Rivers, I got 3 back there. Alright, he's not that bad, Chris.
I got my own picture with the back of them.
Did you beat it? Did it? Oh, I think you need a rematch.
Well, Bellevue and Missoula just gonna chill out. I couldn't hear if it was 28 or 38. I can go into the booth next to me and figure out. You want me to do that? Okay, fine.
Oh yeah, Sam got it.
You boys need any? Yeah.
You can do a backflip.
Go to Coulter!
Grass, let's go to grass. Come on, let's go. Coulter, let's go. Right here? Alright, no. Oh, no, that's good. No, no, no. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Got it, got it. Coulter, show him how to do it. Oh my gosh, sorry, you died. You get my foot off. I can't do a double back. That shirt is awesome. Is that a Firecracker? Well, it's pretty close. Scott, can I see your shoes right now?
All right, fellas, I'm back. There's no rain. It's very clear. It's very clear. Coulter did a backflip. It was pretty cool, apparently. But the answer 140 restart. The skies are partially blue, by the way.
You like this one? What do you think?
All right. I'm gonna start ironing out my all tournament team now.
Yes, I would like to see. Watch this. You take two. I bet the whole two.
Really? Oh no, Colin, don't tell me that. Ugh. 140, 12 minutes.
Players can start stretching and warming up. I'll be starting soon.
They say you can start warming up. Okay. Yeah, so this is going to significantly push back the championship game and the other one. So that game, which was expected to start at 2 o'clock, now probably going to start about 3.
So he gave me 35. You gave him 6. You need to work on your skills.
I'm pushing back the other one to 5:15 as well. And this game is really good. This one's really good. I want to keep playing. Just me, though. The age-old tradition of convincing kids to believe something that's wrong. Somebody claiming there. Alright. You're going to warm up. You're supposed to get ready to go again at 1:40. Alright. I'll be back. Never mind, I'll stay here. No. No. You're telling him to clear the field again. He's running out to center. One of the players still going out to pick up the ball. And we're going to keep going. Arbor Bank's manager going to come out and just talk. They're talking with Cindy Roach, trying to see what the app is saying. I did actually hear the thunder on that one. Oh my gosh. It's never gonna end. There still has not been a droplet of rain either. It's completely dry. So I believe that would push back the start time to 2 now, which was supposed to be the start time for the championship game in the first place. No, they're moving the Missoula kids off the metal bleachers. Alright, they're gonna go inside to the batting cages and go sit down. It's still going, guys. Oh my goodness. What do we want to talk about, guys? Give me a question. We'll have a little Q&A. We gotta pass the time somehow. Send me your questions. I will respond. No questions coming in, guys. Please. I don't have any new content to share. Not right now. Ah, no. I hear another one. Oh. They're hanging on the edge of the dugout right now. They got a football out. Looks like we're going to play a little pass. They're running routes, I think. That was a... They're running walk routes right now. Oh, hey, good catch. Yeah, touchdown. Have some shenanigans. Championship game, I don't see happening until 3, frankly. Frankly, I just don't see it happening until then. No, I was way behind on counting up Papillion. I'm going to count up each of these individual games and then have their stuff, but they were the only one I didn't have. Like, all counted up for stats, so... National rankings. I'm not sure. Ranking? They don't have polls for like Legion for like national. I know in the PowerPoints we're ranked third in South Dakota because we have one loss inside the state, but we're like 14-1. I think Renner's undefeated, so is Harrisburg Gold, but the Hard Hats, personally I haven't seen Renner, but I've seen Harrisburg Gold. Hard Hat's going to be a very tough challenge for them. Perfect Game has like club ball national rankings, and that's what we had last year when we were looking at the next level baseball team and saying they were like top 12 or top 20 in the nation. But those are for club, not Legion. Hard Hats do have the most state championships since World War II of any Legion program. Kelly Roach talked me into respecting lightning storms a little bit more. I'm still not sold. I know Parker Ingram is doing fantastic. He should be considered for the all-tournament team. You'd think I'd like some downtime. I've been running and running and running and running and running for a very long time, but the answer is actually no. I want to keep playing. Baseball fun. Baseball good. This last day of baseball. You know? I'm thinking about doing a camera capture and then playing the Google Dinosaur game for you guys if you need something more engaging. If anybody wants that, put it in the chat. Just for some content. Hello. Yeah, we're on, but it's boring anyways. Yeah, I know.
It gets long when you gotta wait this long.
I know, and it's apparently not looking too exciting. And there's been no rain or anything that doesn't look like a storm. It's just up there.
So your statistic turned out just right on.
I know. I was telling you that
It
needed three things and it all happened.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. You need your own win and a Pueblo loss and a Skutt win. And it worked out. Now you're in the championship. Yeah, I don't know if she's going to make it to that thing on Monday. Probably not. Especially if we keep on pushing back the game like this. Well, and this one's still good, and it's going to last at least another 45, probably an hour.
Yeah. Scott took an order for the kids to get some food, so.
Good. I mean, he should stay inside. It's dangerous, but. Anyways.
Pretty nice out there.
It is. It's a very nice day.
Yeah.
But apparently there's thunder. Awry. I did actually hear this one.
So who sees the lightning?
The app, the weather app.
Yeah.
There's a weather app on Cindy Roach, one of our parent helpers, one of our organizers here. They've got the phone, and it says that there's thunder close, within 8 miles, and you gotta wait 20 minutes each time. She's lost. Keep hiding. She still doesn't see you. No. We saw the flip last night.
Huh.
From Coulter.
What was it?
The flip, the backflip at the end of the game.
We never did see it.
I've got it right here.
Strike three, and that'll do it. There's a 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 strike.
A house up in Forsyth, Montana. So we all went up there with him and this other couple, and we started looking for agates. The Yellowstone agates are really famous. So we found all sorts of agates, and we went out on his ranch and tried to find some dinosaurs. We found an alligator tooth.
Ooh.
Crocodile tooth.
Yeah, we're just hanging out, I guess. I put it up to the chat if they want me to play the little Google dinosaur game. I'll do. I just need something else. You'd think after all this time, after on game 27 of 29, I would be happy for a break.
You gotta get it over.
I want it. Yeah, I want to keep playing.
Yeah. I'm sure the boys want to also. It's gonna be hard when you all of a sudden stop. I guess golfers have that same problem. They get out there and
yeah, I'm sure it hurts their scores as well. But we'll see how this goes. But yeah, Dark Horse 1 and 2, you needed either Bellevue or Premier to lose one to somebody else, and then you won. And then you got the losses that worked out perfectly. And so instead of being in a third place game, you're in the championship. I don't know when the last time Missoula won this is.
But they've been going here for like 25 years.
They probably won most of them, haven't they?
Hard hats are really good. We probably won.
Yeah.
We probably won most of them. That's the real answer. But I'm sure that I don't know when the last time you guys Missoula had won, but probably quite a few. Hmm. Oh, you won it in 22. You won it 2 years ago.
Missoula?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, there it is. It's very good. Yeah, apparently you won it 2 years ago. So, there you go. You beat Papillion, who you did yesterday in the championship game. Okay. Well, apparently you only took 1 year off. And can win it again. This would be the first time Bellevue West won it, I think, that I can think of. But maybe they've been here more recently. They weren't here last year, and now they are.
Uh-huh. So who are these guys down here?
Those are some parents helping out, running the PA and whatnot.
Who's in this booth?
That's your own video guy. Yeah.
Okay. He came to dinner last time. He gave him bison steaks and
Wow.
salmon.
Whoa. He was eating well.
Yeah.
Jeez. I get to go to I get to go to I get like my Chick-fil-A comped on the trips and whatnot, and that's really nice. But yeah, I'm not getting steak, but I didn't know that was on the table. But, yeah. Where do you guys go to? Where do you even get one? Yeah, bison steak.
I brought them with me.
Oh.
So I shoot them once a year.
Yeah.
I got a ranch I go to.
Yeah. Yeah, you hunt. Yeah. Oh.
Cut it all up ourselves and hang it and everything.
Oh.
It works.
Wow. Well, that explains it. I'm like, where out here are you getting that? The only place I can know that ever serves that is Ted's Montana Grill.
Yeah.
So.
He's got a bunch up there.
Yeah.
Coulter.
They took off their jerseys. They've got them on hangers.
Huh.
I guess don't spill anything.
They're gonna let them warm up now, I guess. That's good news. That means we're like 10 minutes out if nothing bad happens.
Good. Get this show on the road.
That's what I'm saying.
We gotta drive home tonight.
I know. Well, you're gonna try. If you get out of here at like 5, you're not getting home.
We probably can to share it, but they can't get there to Missoula.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fair.
But yeah, it's been a fun little magical adventure.
And they're allowed back out.
They were cooped up in there
because we're responsible for player safety, and we had to take them out of the metal bleachers. So, well, they're playing again.
Well, if we don't get to see you again before the end of the other game, just it's fun finding you again.
Exactly. It was a great
Give
time.
Siobhan a big hug and Mary all. We'll see you around. Here, we're going to come again next year.
Yeah.
You might be here or might not.
Yeah. But yeah, our paths will cross at some point in some way.
Yeah, sometime if we're going down to Colorado with our trailer, we'll have to stop.
And it's alright, I won't be there, but there are chances I will be.
Yeah. Karen's got a couple of nieces there in Denver area. So.
Oh, nice. Right.
Okay, Oliver, take care.
Thanks.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
Alright, you too. Get that degree so you get to work.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Entertaining little moment. Mr. Nicolarson, who my family knows very well. Okay, well, there's the stats for that. So both of those games now accounted for. Here's this game. Okay. 3 for 4, double, 3 runs, RBI. Oh for 1, 2 walks, run. So we're getting ready again. Maybe we'll come out and start playing again. Yeah, I'm aware there's an open mic. I'm aware. I trusted we'd be good. That's a good family friend. Yeah, I got you, Ken. Appreciate it. Sometimes I don't know. This time I did. Okay. That one done now for Papillion as well. Let's see, what else? Oh my god, we're back. We are back. We are back in business, baby. Woohoo! Yeah! Baseball again. Yippee. Okay. Well, it's been 50 minutes since we last played, but we are back in business. Bottom of the 4th now. They still have Barger on the mound. He might be like extremely cold by this point. Don't like anticipate that he'll go crazy long. Same with the other guy, Nate Smith. No, he's warm. Somebody's warming up in the bullpen. It might be him. That's grounded over to third, handled by Calderon. The throw across the diamond in time. Out number 1 in the bottom of the 4th. A lot of momentum. Just kind of, forced to a halt there. All right. So a 5-3 put out on Joe Collega starts off the inning. And here's Luke Van Dyke. It's good to be back. It is good to be back. Thank you. All right. 2-1. Grounded. Off himself, and now 2 outs. Or 2 strikes, sorry. This is Luke Van Dyke. He has a RBI single and a walk. Has not scored yet. 2-2. Barger gives him something. It's going to be smacked over to short. Baca handles the throw in time. And 2 down now, both ground outs. Barger settling in here now in the bottom of the 4th. Is my camera still good? It looks good. Okay. First pitch, up and outside ball. Yeah, my camera's still good. All right. 1-0 count. Swung on and hit squarely into right center. That ball bounces. Sanders able to handle it. Sorry, Enriquez making the play. But a single will keep the inning alive. 3rd of the game for Dylan Van Dyke. He's been great. Up comes Stalinsky. A fly out to first and reaching on an error from at first in the 2nd. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Barger. Fastball fouled away by Stalinsky. Stalinsky still batting over 500 in the tourney, 6 for 11. 0-2. Curveball, swing and a miss. Barger stretches out the batter, and a 1-2-3 5th. Or 1-2-3 bottom of the 4th. Pueblo now still on top, 11-6. We'll see if they can keep their offensive momentum after the delay. 2nd K of the day for Barger. 1 hit, no runs, no earned runs, no errors, 1 man left on. Let's see who comes out to pitch this inning. Everybody having a quick chat over on 3rd for some reason. He's coming from the dugout, or the bullpen, sorry. All right. All right, they're going to let him warm up for a moment. We have a new pitcher on the mound after the break. Skutt putting Gavin Cass, the lefty, on the mound to pitch for them now. So Nate Smith removed. Gavin. Where is he again? Cass. Gavin Cass. Now pitching. We'll see how he fares against this fearsome Azteca lineup. First pitch strike. All right, 0-1. Now there's some wind heading in from left center, pushing the ball towards the foul line in right. Ooh, called strike, just barely. Javier Baca leading off the inning. You can definitely see his clothes flapping around with the wind. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count. That ball grounded over to short. It is flubbed by Heller, and that'll be an error. Not a great start on what should have been a routine ground out. Reaching on the air is Javier Baca. Heller, I believe, up to 3 errors now in the tournament. That's an approximation. I can't prove that. Baca has 2 steals. That ball fouled away by Hankins. Hankins, 2 for 2. Allowed 3 runs. Oh, 1, that ball swung on and hit into center, and it'll find a way all the way to deep center. Now heading for second. The play there not going to happen in time. And Hankins puts together a double. Keep making him put it in play, says the manager. That's the bottom line right now. Gavin Cass supposed to make him put it in play. That's the point. Here is Roy Higginbotham. He has had nothing but doubles in this game. 3 for 3, all doubles. 5 RBIs and a run. And 3 extra base hits. The ball gets by the catcher, but rests at the shoes of the umpire. Ball 1. Swung on in. It'll be hit into center. Going back on it. Still going back in. It's over his head into the wall. That could be another double. His 4th of the game will score 2 more for Azteca. Roy Higginbotham having an incredible performance in this game. 4 doubles. 7 RBIs in 5 innings. Ridiculous. Starts to move. Here's Calderon. He's been great for the rest of the tournament. In this game, he's been pretty good. 2 for 3, a pair of singles. But he's got a power stroke that wants to take it out of here. 0-1. Popped up in the infield. Could be playable. It's being pushed back in by the wind, and it'll drop just over the fence. Foul ball. 2 strikes now. Climbing back up on the mound is Cass. Calderon. Oh, 2. swung on and grounded hard over to third. Stopping, and Higginbotham gonna come. Wait, what happened? What was that? The third baseman throws to second. I think he was trying to, like, back out of his throw, but had to release it or something. He throws to second instead of first, and they still don't get an out. That was odd. I don't know what that was. I'm going to call that an error, I think. I'm going to say E5 on the third baseman, Brian Lynn, I guess. That's going to be hit high into left field. Coming in on it, the center fielder makes the grab. He will hold the runner. Good catch. Out number 1. For the record, Parker Hankins now with 4 runs in this ball game. Here is Donovan Robinson. He has a walk, a fly out, and a single. He'll step off the mound. First time facing Hess, as is everybody's. Strike 1 on the outside. That ball felt like it was pulled at the very end by Hess. Another ball taken outside. 1-1 for Robinson. Calderon leading off at first. He has a sliding mitt, but I haven't seen him like steal. That's usually something that you get if you steal bags, you know? It's like reading rings on a tree. It's like, oh yeah, your mitt, and then how he uses it. I can't tell how used it is because it's black and, you know, black turf pellets and whatnot. But anyways, 3-1 the count. To Donovan Robinson. Just off the plate, ball 4. Hess hands out his first walk, and the bases are loaded. Yes, Azteca lead by 7. We are somehow in Mercy Rule territory. Well, I mean, I say that as they have 13 runs on the board, you know? But also, I mean, the Skutt almost certainly going to respond well. Did we just get a pinch hitter? It looks like we did. Everybody's reacting like we did. But I don't know. It's Aaron Enriquez. Supposed to be the one up. Ball hits him on the foot. But it doesn't matter. It bounced. And Higginbotham comes home. He'll score his second run. Azteca now up 14-6. No! 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 You're kidding me. He said time, lightning. They're calling the game. Alright, that's going to be it. On the basis of the lightning delay, they are going to call the game right here. And also big lightning right there. And the thunder claps, and as do the fans. We will finish it here, I guess. We're not going to bother keep on going. Azteca are up by the required amount. They would just have to finish the bottom of the inning. And we do have a lightning delay that'll push back the start of the next game, but this will end this one. So I will be back with you for the other one. I will keep you updated in the chat of the next broadcast. Hard Hats, or sorry, this is the Pueblo Azteca put up 14 in 5 innings, and Skutt puts up 6. We have another lightning delay. I don't like this, but final score, Azteca take 5th place. Skutt put up 6 runs on 6 hits. Azteca 16 hits, score 14 runs. And we are going to be over. So thank you all for watching Hard Hats TV. I will see you in a bit with the championship game. I will keep you updated in the chat and on social media. Thank you for watching. Congratulations. Thanks to all the Pueblo and Skutt people watching. You've been so good. Lightning delay.